After a few months of searching, about 6 to 8 months, in January 2020, my wife acquired a BEV, and that is a battery electric vehicle. Now, BEV is an acronym that I have absolutely been trying to avoid using, but I can just see it inevitably creeping more and more into my vocabulary. So anyway, electric vehicles, battery electric vehicles, exactly the same thing, one and the same. So that journey to getting to the point where she got this electric vehicle, which is a 30 kilowatt hour battery Nissan Leaf. We had spent a good few months really researching around that and trying to understand the pros and cons of making such a move. And one of the biggest drivers was, we found it quite inspiring that there was a technology that was looking to impact the environment less, i.e., local air pollution. I know there are all sorts of debates around emissions elsewhere, but in terms of local, once you've got a vehicle and you're driving it in your street up and down, that is a reduction in air pollution, and that means something for people who may well have respiratory issues. So that was something that mattered. Another aspect to it was cost, and this was also quite a significant aspect because having driven an ICE, and that acronym is internal combustion engine. So if you drive a petrol or a diesel car, you effectively are driving an ICE. That's what an internal combustion engine is. We found that the fuel costs for, whether it is diesel or petrol that you're using, compared to the same journey made with an electric car, your costs on an electric car are markedly less. So my wife, who uses this car mainly for work, effectively has saved in the region of £150 per month, which is significant, and the more you can have such a vehicle in more parts of your life, the bigger that is. So that was also certainly a big driver within all of this. Now, one of the things my wife was particularly apprehensive about was she'd never driven an automatic vehicle of any sort, and so she was quite worried about that experience, worried about forgetting how to drive a manual vehicle as well afterwards. So she's taken to it quite well, and when she needs to make slightly longer journeys, she does use my car, which is still an ICE, but at the moment we've kept that because if you want bigger range, that is still the way to go for us anyway. One day we'll own a Tesla, I'm sure. Hopefully one day we'll win the lottery, and that may well happen. But as we stand at the moment, we do need another vehicle to be able to make those longer range journeys more comfortably and reliably. So in terms of this introductory set of videos, just to give you an idea of what it is that we've got and what we're operating in the sense of an energy and technology perspective. This one is just to inform about the Nissan Leaf, and I will then go about expanding a bit more about our experiences with that in another video. But at the moment, I've got a site, energytech.co.uk, energy spelt with a 3 at the front, where I've also started just putting some notes down around some of these things as well. So feel free to head on in that direction and have a look. Once I figure out how to put links around these videos, hopefully it should be an easy thing to just click towards and get to see. So with the electric vehicle, we installed a pod point charging unit at home. So it means we don't we don't go to you know, we only charge overnight basically. So my wife hasn't visited a fuel forecourt in a while, although I have charged the vehicle myself out and about using my Polar card. So you know, so we do, you know, we do make journeys with the car and charge, you know, out there in the world, as it were. But it's absolutely by far easier that we're able to do so at home. And just on that, I do realize that obviously we're quite fortunate that we are able to charge at home. Nobody, not everybody has got the ability to do so. So for example, if you live in flats and things like that, but these are also topics that I intend to come to. So in terms of arriving to our decision for getting a BEV, it was with thanks to, you know, channels like EV Opinion and others like that, who really you know, shared their experiences. And I think the more out there that share, you know, the better for those who are thinking of making the leap. And I remember I was just searching for any topic or any channel or any website that just had any information on this. So hopefully our contributions can help here as well. So yeah, so this one was just a quick intro to our BEV, and I will do more on other items of tech that we've got as well. All right, take care and see you around. Bye for now.